Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kevin, and today we're going to be debuting my special segment slash little show. It's called Allegedly. So welcome to Allegedly. And I decided to call it Allegedly because this segment of my channel is going to be dedicated to talking about topics that are alleged or are alleged. What allegedly means, it's an adverb. It's used to convey that something is claimed to be the case or have taken place, although there is no proof. So allegedly means that we have no proof to prove that what I'm speaking in this video is true. So that's why I am calling it allegedly, because everything's going to be alleged by me. So I got this topic, YouTuber that I follow. Her name is Anika Leclerc. I'm going to leave Anika Leclerc's YouTube channel right here if you guys would like to go to her video. And I'm also going to leave a picture of the video where I got this topic from. But like I said, this is allegedly, there's no proof to it. We're going to go through what's been happening within the drag community in Mexico and here in the United States, and we're just gonna get into it. The reason why I'm talking about the producers of World of Wonder is because it's alleged that they're suing La Más Draga, or their company La Gran Diabla, for copyrights to the show, because the claim is, and this is allegedly, we have no proof that this is true. And I'm just saying allegedly a lot because I don't want to be sued by anyone. And this is just going to be a video about my thoughts, what I think of what's going on, how this is going to affect the drag community from now on. Just give my opinion on the things and what I think of what's happening. So the claim is that World of Wonder is suing La Más Draga, and it's the reason why La Más Draga deleted all of their content in their YouTube channel. Which, if you guys don't know, La Más Draga is a drag competition in Mexico, and they aired this show in YouTube. So it's being alleged that World of Wonder is sued La Más Draga, and that's why they deleted their content, or maybe they're in a dispute right now, and because of the claims they had to, for whatever reason, the content is gone. It's alleged that World of Wonder is suing La Más Draga. To me, that's very wrong, very hypocritical. That's my opinion on it. I think what they're doing is completely destroying the drag community. It's very ballsy for them to do that if that's the case. Before we get into it, we can't talk about someone without knowing who they are. We're going to go through, so I'm going to screen record this and I'm going to show the screen somewhere here. But we're going to go through World of Wonder's company, Wikipedia, and we're going to read. World of Wonder Production is an American production company founded in 1991 by filmmakers Randy Barbado and Fenton Bailon. And I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing both the producer's name, but I do have an accent, so just bear with me. Based in Los Angeles, California, the company specializes in documentary television and film productions with a key focus on sexuality, erotica, and the sexual subculture together. Bailey and Barbado have produced programming through World of Wonder for HBO, Bravo, HGTV, Showtime, the BBC, Netflix, and VH1. Including the $1 million listing docuseries RuPaul Drag Race. And like I said, the name of these producers are Fento Bailey and Randy Barbado. Clearly they've had lots of success. So if this is the case where it's being alleged that World of Wonder is suing La Más Draga, if that's the case, then they can't claim that it's because it's taking away opportunities or it's taking away from them monetary compensations. Because to me, in my opinion, there's money to go around and everybody can make a little something. And it's kind of crazy to me to think also that these two white men are able to go to Mexico and sue a program based on copy claims. If that's the case, these two producers did not invent drag. They did not come up with it. They didn't invent it. So why are they restricting a program to do a show or a talent show based on doing drag? And the fact that they have the power to do that, to me, is tyranny. Like, to me, that's giving somebody too much power, and it's not fair, and it's just crazy to think that they are the gatekeepers to drag and any drag talent show. And to be fair and honest, RuPaul's Drag Race is a copy of Project Runway and America's Next Top Model with tons of similarities. Clearly it is. So if that's the case, then wouldn't Project Runway and America's Next Top Model have the right to sue them and prevent them from doing any type of drag show? Or any type of competition based on doing drag? Because also, according to them, they claim that everybody's a drag queen and you're born naked and the rest is drag, right? So everybody's a drag queen. So basically, by saying that, you're saying that all the models in America's Next Top Model are also drag queens, because everybody's a drag queen and you're born naked and the rest is drag, right? So if they're drag queens and that's a drag queen and they already have a drag competition, then you're copying them. It's like, there's so many ways to go about it, and what they're doing is just simply wrong. Let's continue with the Wikipedia. World of Wonder is a privately held company, entertainment. It was founded in 1991 by the founders Fento Bailey and Randy Barbado. And the headquarters of this company is in Los Angeles, California. So we're going to go into the history of these two founders of World of Wonder and just see what they're about. Also, not only that, but I'm going to go through an article that was written in The Guardian where they gave an interview. So I'm going to go through that article as soon as I'm done with this. I just want to call them on their BS, because if this is true, and I'm going to say allegedly again, if allegedly it's true that they're suing La Más Draga and they're preventing them from continuing their show because of copy claims of because they're saying that they copy their format. If this is true, if the claims are true, that's what they're claiming, that La Más Draga stole the format of RuPaul's Drag Race. Which is crazy because, like I said, the format was stolen from Project Runway and America's Next Top Model. So if that's where we're going, then you're saying that the producers of America's Next Top Model and Project Runway should be able to also sue you because you're copying from them, right? And it's like, but unless also maybe they bought the rights, like, okay, so what you're saying is that you bought the rights for the format of Project Runway and America's Next Top Model, and like, no, it doesn't make sense. So we're going to continue reading. And it says, Bailey and Barbado, which is their last name, co-founded World of Wonder after meeting in New York University, graduated film program in the mid-1980s, where they initially formed a disco pop rock duo called the Fabulous Pop-Tarts under their record label World of Wonder. With the name coming from a British comic book Bailey used to get as a child. Okay, so even the name of their company, this is how hypocritical these men are. They even copied, they weren't original enough to come up with the name of their company. They stole it from a comic book that used to be printed in the UK. And the comic book was called World of Wonder. And it was a comic book that he enjoyed because they represented freaks, monsters, people who were outed by society and were quote unquote loners. So basically what drag queens and gay people are, right? Or anybody who's a minority, like black people or Asian people or anything. So, or Native American, or anybody who's a minority or quote unquote now white and not part of the privileged 1%. He enjoyed that comic book so much that he named his company after, which is, I don't find nothing wrong with that, but it is hypocritical that if this is true, and I'm going to say again, allegedly, if allegedly is true that they're suing La Mas Draga and preventing them from airing their show, then this is so hypocritical because you weren't even original enough to come up with your own name. You copied it from something. So let's keep reading because there's so much more. I already went through all of this, and let me tell you, the hypocrisy is real. And this is why I feel like making this video, because I just thought it's so wrong if this is true. So I need to give my opinion on how hypocritical this could be. And that's why I decided to start my show or my segment allegedly with this topic, because it's very important and it goes with my channel. So let's keep talking. Let's keep sharing our views and thoughts about this, and let's continue reading what this Wikipedia says about them. So I'll continue. With the name coming from a British comic book Bailey used to get as a child. Bailey and Barbado began performing regular at Danceteria and other clubs in downtown New York City. They produced 2 albums, Age of the Thing, which included their hit song New York City Beat, and Gagging on the Lovely Extravaganza, which included guest appearance by Lady Miss Kier, RuPaul, Martin Phillips, and Filthy the Dog. World of Wonder initially acted as a management vehicle for the Fabulous Pop-Tarts, organizing projects in television production and licensing documentary films, making and the career expansion of their friends and fellow artists, particularly RuPaul, whom they met in Atlanta in the 1980s and have continued to work with. They produced RuPaul's first album, RuPaul is Star Booty, in 1986 and became his manager shortly. Not only are they the producers of World of Wonder and co-founders, but they also managed RuPaul's career literally from the beginning. Literally the beginning. They're probably like this. So, but this is all allegedly. I don't know if they're really like this. Maybe they hate each other. But let's continue. World of Wonder shares its name with one of its early television documentaries. Died on the 4th of July, Nelson Sullivan, World of Wonder. Nelson Sullivan was a central figure in the downtown New York City art and the club scene of the 1980s, obsessively videotaping everyone and everything he saw before dying of a heart attack on July 4, 1989. Sullivan left behind over 1,200 of video footage taken over the last decade of his life. From his archive, World of Wonder created a 1-hour documentary portrait of Sullivan, which aired on the UK Channel 4, and was also included on the DVD release of Party Monster, this documentary. Based in part on this documentary, Sullivan continued to gain posthumous respect as noted historian, with his video gained in younger and wider viewership following their upload to YouTube. The earlier focus on Sullivan formed the basis of the company's ongoing interest in documentary filmmaking. So I want to stop there because this is very important. Allegedly, if this is true, World of Wonder is claiming that La Mas Draga is copying their format and their goal shouldn't be aired, right? So this is the whole topic. Even their documentary style, it wasn't originally, or in my opinion, because this is my opinion, it wasn't originally their idea. They copied off of Nelson Sullivan work. It's literally an imitation of what Nelson Sullivan's lens saw. When Nelson Sullivan did those recordings and he saw life in New York through those lenses and saw the magic and the wonder of this world, this gay community, this drag community, and this cross-dressing community, he's the one who saw the magic and thought of just let me record everything. And I'm not saying that it's not okay for other companies or other people to do the same and copy his idea, but you can't go around allegedly suing people for copying your format when you didn't create the format. It's not yours to claim. You did not create drag. It's not yours to claim. You did not have the idea of having a docu-series based on the undergrounds of the LGBT community that was inspired by Nelson Sullivan. Now, with that being said, is it okay for World of Wonder to copy ideas allegedly and use them? No, they're in their own right, just as long as you make it your own, like your own. La Mas Draga, it's its own thing. Yeah, it's a competition about drags. Yeah, there's lip syncs at the end. They don't fall into any contracts or anything that would affect RuPaul's Drag Race or the franchise of World of Wonder or anything like that. It just doesn't affect them. La Mas Draga is its own thing. La Mas Draga is a celebration of drag queens in Mexico. And also, this founders of World of Wonder, they claim that every single drag queen is its own individual. The only thing that drag queens share in common is that they're drag queens, right? So if that's the case, then why is it that you're saying that, oh, or allegedly, if this is true, why is it that La Mas Draga is copying you and taking away profits from you? If it's its own thing, it's its own production, it's its own entity. And maybe there's similarities to your format, but I think something that we should all aspire to is to be the blueprint. I think that if anything, we should all feel honored that we have impacted society so much and greatly that now others are taking a little bit from us and creating their own projects, but inspired by us. That's an honor. La Mas Draga, since the beginning, always said that they were inspired by Drag Race. They never tried to hide it. They never tried to take any credit or anything like that, which is